Good Tuesday morning, March 3rd. We hope that you're having a great start to your day. And yes, we haven't officially entered spring on the calendar yet, but it is right around the corner and it does already feel really good outside. So it gets you in the mood for summer camp.
Yes,
we have Lizzie Duncan, Director of Summer Programming, here to tell us about St. Andrew's Sewanne Summer Camp, calling it It's Better Than Camp.
Absolutely.
Lizzie, thank you for making the time to be here.
Thank you for having me.
For people who are unfamiliar about Sewanne, first of all, it's gorgeous, but also tell me kind of what you guys are offering at this summer camp.
Well, we have day camp programming through June, and then we have a very special 2-week summer camp in July from the 11th to the 25th this year. And we're relatively new, 6 years. This is our 6th year.
How neat. What sort of age range are we working with here? Like the younger kiddos, the older ones?
We discovered 11 to 15 is our good lane.
Kind of that peak age. I guess old enough to not maybe get as homesick, but you're still adventurous and figuring things out at that time. Tell me a little bit about St. Andrew's Sewanne. What makes this better than other summer camps?
Well, we do all of the summer camp activities, getting out in the mud, waterfalls, swimming, hiking, canoeing, all of that, but then we also have beautiful facilities. We have a dining hall that serves the best food. Ooh. And it's like Hogwarts.
Yes!
Air-conditioned dorms, beautiful facilities for them to enjoy when they are not outside.
That's amazing. Some of these pictures you're seeing, I'm seeing some tubing, so there's some outdoor action. You also mentioned the indoor. I saw some rock climbing.
That's our theater.
Theater, how fun is that? So you really are checking off all of the different adventures. Caves, I mean, the outdoorsy ones, also maybe the artsy kids. There's going to be something for everybody.
There is. And as you said, the younger kids, we are perfect for the camper who has never been away from home or shy, because we have a great staff to camper ratio.
I think that's amazing, because that is probably one of the biggest concerns sometimes of kids, just being scared, and that's normal. I mean, even adults, we can get homesick ourselves. So
they get very homesick.
I think it's amazing to have such a great staff, though, that cares for them, so you feel like you're all a little bit of a family in a way, and I'm sure there's a lot of kids that are going to be homesick for their camp counselors.
Absolutely. And we are very small, and we will always be very small. We will always be like, our highest will be 80 campers.
Wow.
And so that is really a plus for kids who are shy.
Absolutely. And you're also being more intentional over time, too, because they're not numbers, they're actual individuals and kids that you care for.
Actual little people.
I think it's amazing. Something in addition to that, we talked about the ages. Why are you guys a good fit for kids who have never been away from home or camp before, or maybe are just a little bit apprehensive? We kind of already talked a little bit about that.
Well, we're very small, and we kids get to choose what they want to do as well.
Yeah.
And so they're already in a lane where they're enjoying what they're doing. They also can select their own roommates. If they have a friend coming to camp, we absolutely let them, bunk with their best friends.
Neat.
And really, we just, they're never, I had a terrible experience when I was little, and so I use that to help these kids have a great time. And so they're never alone, they always are chaperoned, and they just have freedom to go about the campus, but it's not scary.
I like that you mentioned that, though, too, because there probably also are some parents, grandparents watching and thinking, oh, I didn't like my summer camp. But you can turn it into good when you realize, okay, this could be a great opportunity for my child. When you do, the proper background stuff, and obviously they can trust y'all. They know that you're going to take care of their kids. But I think that's an amazing thing to be able to point out that you're like, I'm a part of camp now. But as a kid, it wasn't my favorite thing.
Absolutely. I was terrified. I'd never been away from home, and the camp was not very receptive to that. And so I really used that experience.
I think that's amazing, and I love that you're able to grow from that. In addition to this, where do you guys get your staff? Are they local? Do they come fly in? What does that look like?
That is a great question, because we are a middle school, high school, so we have a lot of kids already that are coming up through the program and being counselors in training and counselors. And then I have alumni who come in. They graduate 12th grade, they go off to college, so they come in for the summer from college. And then we've had a couple of folks come from other camps, like in Oklahoma, with great counseling experience, and they were just friends of alumni. And so it's sort of a full picture of how we get our staff.
That's amazing. Something else I wanted to note, remind me again, how many camps run all summer long besides you guys? You have some different kind of opportunities you already listed, but remind me about those.
So we have basketball and climbing that take place the week of Memorial Day. Then we have 3 weeks of, we call it Camp SAS, which is just arts and crafts and sports and STEM for elementary age kids. And then we have soccer for rising third graders up to 8th grade.
Neat. So if people want to get plugged in, is there a good way to just go online and visit you guys for the latest information?
Absolutely, and they can also reach out and email me at any time. I'm happy to to take phone calls or emails and just check us out on the web.
Absolutely. Well, Lizzie, thank you again for making the time to be here.
Thank you for having me.
For the latest information about Sewanne and the St. Andrews Sewanne Camp, you do not want to miss it. You can go give them a phone call, 931-463-2119, or go visit them on Facebook for the latest updates as well. Stay with us. You're watching Let's Chat. We'll be right back after this.